Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're doing something a little bit different. It is super warm here in the UK, and so I don't have the capacity to sit down and think of a fully structured video. So instead, I thought we'd keep it super chatty, free-flowing, and ultimately fun, and take a look at the newest skincare products that I've tried and what my honest thoughts, feelings, and opinions are. We're already halfway through 2026, and these are the products that I've accumulated, added to my skincare routine, or tried out in this year. And I thought with that halfway mark upon us, now would be a really good time to take a look at them and work out which are ding, 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 holy grails, and any which might be wah, 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 total fails too. I'm going to keep this super chatty and free flowing. So actually, if you appreciate this style of content, if you enjoy things that are a little bit more informal, a little bit chattier, then make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. Whilst there's a lot of product that I'm covering today, I will leave links to everything mentioned down in the description box below. So if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to read some more reviews or make a purchase for yourself, all those links are there. And some of these products I purchased with my own money, some I got in PR, and I'll tell you where I sourced them as we go through the video, just so we've got full transparency, because I think that's where it should be at in 2026. Now, let's start things off with what is my absolute favorite new skincare find. This is the product that for me has been the biggest game changer and the one that I was probably most surprised about. And it's this. This is the Dr. Melaxin Cemenrate Calcium Dark Spot Cover Eye Cream. Now, Dr. Melaxin is huge over on TikTok, Instagram, and it's got a growing popularity here on YouTube too. You're hearing a lot of people fangirl about them, and that makes me a little bit skeptical, because when a lot of people say how amazing something is, I always think, is the sponsorship behind that? Are people being paid to share that opinion? It definitely triggers a few red flags for me. So I went into trying this out with a lot of skepticism, but I'm here to say this is genuinely the best eye cream that I've tried in the longest time. And you guys know this video isn't sponsored and it isn't in paid partnership, because here on Mad About Skin, you won't see a sponsorship. I pride myself on my independence and keeping things from the heart, not the wallet. So I'm speaking about this because I genuinely love it. So I'm wearing it under the eye today. It works in two ways. So it gives a very gentle color correction, but more importantly, it actually has some firming and lifting properties too. So it'll give an instant firming and lifting, but in the long term, it'll actually help reduce puffiness, dark circles, and those pesky crow's feet. It's really natural, and genuinely, I would say one of the best eye creams I've discovered in like the last 10 years. It's really inexpensive. I think full price, it's something around the region of about £40, but they've got a 50% off sale at the moment. That's when I bought it, and that sale is still going on, which I love to see. And if you want to see a demo of me actually putting it on, how I apply it, and a link to where you can get it, actually, I'll leave a link down in the description box to a TikTok video where I do all of that. You can find that link and you can see how I actually apply it, because I think little with multiple layers is how to get the best out of this. I bought this with my hard-earned coin. I will keep buying this time and time again, but honestly, you use so little of this. I think it's probably going to last me the best part of a year, meaning it's a really good investment. So yeah, best product that I have tried in 2026 so far. It's going to take a lot of beating. Another product range that I tried because you guys recommended it to me, and honestly I was really impressed, is this. This is Yepoda. I hope I've said that right. This is Yepoda. It's a Korean skincare brand that, again, seem to be getting a lot of hype on certain apps with people saying just how amazing they are. They fit into what is very popular at the moment with that clean skincare aesthetic, very streamlined, minimal ingredients, focusing down on the natural, which generally doesn't appeal to me. I find a lot of that is marketing, but I think actually this is one of those brands that does it right. They genuinely focus down on the quality of the sourcing of their ingredients, which I really appreciate. And they're not super expensive either. So, you know, again, ticking a lot of boxes. I bought, for just to try it, the Bubble Double. This is like a cleansing foam. I bought the Calm Balm Olive and Coconut Oil Cleansing Balm. This is the one that you guys recommended to me. This one I bought because I'm a bit of a sucker for a good foam cleanser. This is great. Honestly though, of the two, I prefer the balm. This one is great. This is a lovely product. It also smells really nice too. So if you do like a little bit of a It's like a pomegranate kind of scent. It smells really, really nice. If you like that, this will be a great one for you. But I actually think the Balm is probably the best. So it's using coconut and olive oils in here alongside some other great oils to really just create a nice balm that's going to melt away all of that sunscreen, multiple layers that you might have applied during the day, especially in this heat. You might be using water-resistant makeup, waterproof mascara. All of that will be gone like that. It just genuinely melts it away. And you can actually use this as a bit of a face mask. So you can put a thicker layer on the skin, leave it on for like 10 minutes. It'll nourish, hydrate. When you rinse it off, it emulsifies really well. And it's just really, really nice. And the good thing is, it is still solid. So here in the UK, it's 36 degrees today. Very warm, very warm. And this is still solid. So it's not one of those balms that kind of turns into a slushy mess. We've all been there. It's not that. It's really, really nice. So again, yeah, bought with my own money. I think I'm probably going to put in an order again. This one was £21 when I bought it. So it's one of those products that I genuinely think I'll want to have on hand. So I'll probably reorder quite soon. Just a really, really nice brand that I think are offering something different in that clean skincare space, actually a bit of authenticity and quality, which I love. Now, a product which I was sent, so this was a PR product. I knew I was going to love it. I tried it and I loved it. So, no surprises here, was the new Remedy hand cream. So Remedy already did a retinoid-based hand cream, which I loved. Put it on in the evening, anti-aging while you sleep. All amazing. But they really lacked a hand cream for daytime use. Well, they created this. Honestly, the packaging is why I love this. It almost feels like a stress ball. I don't know if you can see that. It feels like a stress ball. It is so tactile. The problem with the original hand cream is a lot of people said it was quite difficult to get the product out. It wasn't particularly accessible if you had motor difficulty, or maybe you struggled with that style of packaging. Just not the best. This, they've gone back to the drawing board and they fixed. And this is honestly the easiest product to dispense. It's got a really, I don't know if you can see that. It's got a really nice like spout there, which just dispenses a tiny amount because you only need a little bit. You work this into the hands and it's beautiful. It's not greasy. So when you're typing, tip-tapping, click-clacking away on your keyboard, it doesn't leave that like snail trail of grease. It feels really, really good. And actually my top tip with this one is if my skin is really dry, like really dry on my face, I'll use this as my moisturizer. So good, so good. You throw this, honestly, throw this into your handbag. When you get this out, you're having cocktails with girls, you're a business meeting or whatever you're doing, and you get this out of your bag, you'll look bougie, you look fancy, you look like somebody that has something that other people kind of want in on, and it's really inexpensive. So, I'm all for that. Like I said, I did get that one in PR. I think it's going to last me forever because you only need a tiny amount, but I will be repurchasing with my own coin when that time comes because it is genuinely, genuinely that good. So we're making some good progress. I feel like the heat's not holding me back too much, but I know this heat wave that we've got here in the UK is actually across the whole of Europe too. So if you're watching this from the UK or Europe more widely and you have a massive heat wave going on, let me know by leaving the sun emoji. Leave the sun emoji down in the comments at this point because I feel like we're all in this together. We can survive this together. We're in this together. I've got my trusty water and I said I was going to do this video with 0 jump cuts, so it's just totally free flowing. So I'm going to take a sip. This is really nice, just some orange squash, really, really nice to keep things going. Now we're going to talk about body care. So, Loopha. The Ordinary, we've all heard of The Ordinary, huge skincare brand. They have a sister brand called Loopha, which do body care products. Now, this was hideously timed on my part because I actually bought, which one did I buy? I bought this one. I bought the Oud and Amber Hand and Body Water Cream, which is like a gorgeous, gorgeous moisturizer. And they actually sent me in PR, literally they crossed over. These arrived at the same time. They sent me this one in PR, which is the Hand and Body Water Cream in chalk. 2 different scents, basically the same thing. Anyway, I paid £30 for mine, I think. I paid £30 and then this one came in PR. Having smelt the 2, honestly, I'm here to say, if you want a little luxury for your shower care, you have never smelt a body wash, a hand lotion, or a body lotion because the scents carry across the whole range as nice as this chalk one. I thought Oud would be my favourite, which is why I bought it. They sent me this one, which is their newest scent in PR, and I'm here to say this I think is actually better. This chalk, oh my god, it's summer. It's summer in a bottle, right? If you like Nivea, like the Nivea chalky but light kind of signature scent that they have. It's that, but made bougie. Like, it's a luxury version of that, and it works better. It is filled with the most gorgeous ingredients. Yeah, the body moisturizers, the shower gels, all fantastic. And these are amazing, and I'll leave a link to them. But my top tip is, if you are looking for, if you maybe don't want to spend like £30 on this, you get a lot of product, 370ml, you get a lot of product, but if you don't want to spend like £30 on that, I understand that. One thing you can do is they actually do it in a powder form, and that's a really inexpensive way. It's currently like 40% off over on the old Tickety Tockety shop. I've just put one on order because I want to take it with me on holiday. I'm going to Gibraltar for a couple of weeks over summer, and I don't want to travel with too many liquids because they spill out everywhere. You can get this powder, which you then mix obviously with water in the shower, and gives you this most beautiful like shower wash, again in the same scent, and it's half the price anyway, and they've got a huge saving on it now. So I think it's about £12, and though it's powder, so it's smaller, when you add the water in, it creates the equivalent of that size. That would be my top tip, and it's a really good idea to do that, to take the powders with you on holiday so you're not kind of worried about spillage and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link to a video I did on that over on that platform, with a link to where you can get that. Like I said, it's got a huge discount. I don't know how long that's going to last, but in terms of the discount, but I've just ordered mine, and I think that's a good way of getting the scent of these. And let's just try to smell the oud one while I'm here, because it's so nice. It's a great way of getting the scent of this without having to pay full price for the full bottle. Yeah, the oud is rich. I actually think the oud, to be fair, if you like dark, sexy, mysterious kind of, that's that one. If you want fresh as floor, like in Cemenrate, the chalk, I think I'm going to use the chalk for summer, and I'll use the oud in like autumn. I think that's just going to be perfection. So yeah, that's them, but you can get the powder if you want to do it really inexpensively. So up next, what else we've got? Oh, Pixi. So I had a bit of a love affair with Pixi about 5 years ago when I started the channel. In fact, my first ever like viral video was a review of the Pixi Glow Tonic. I was like, so many people discovered me through that product, which it was a bit of a mixed review. I said it was good, but it could have been better. I don't know. It was a bit of a mixed review. Anyway, so many people discovered the channel through that review. It will always have a place in my heart. Pixi kind of fell off the radar of everyone, I think, but they're back. They're back, and they've got a lot of new products. So I actually ordered all of their mists to try. These are their mists, and I got this, which is their loose setting powder. Now, the reason I tried the loose setting powder is because it is designed to be a hydrating loose setting powder. So it actually has some water components to it. So it goes on as a powder, but actually turns more into a cream, but still mattifies. Anyway, in this heat, you can see my glasses are slipping off because I'm not going to call it sweating. I'm going to call it the glow is real. The glow is real. And this will really help mattify that. So as soon as I've finished filming this, I'm going to put a little of the powder just on the bridge of my nose. I'll keep my glasses on. Top tip. Also, if you're wearing sunscreen and it's a little bit on the dewy side for you and you want to mattify it down, this is a great option. It doesn't dry down like completely chalky because it has that hydrating quality. It's really nice. It's really inexpensive. Like, there's not much more I can say about it. Just get the translucent one because they do some with some pigment in. I don't like them as much. So these are the mists. We have the antioxidant mist, we have the rose glow mist, and we have the glow mist. Right. I'm going to save these three. The rose is fine if you like the smell of rose, and the antioxidant is fine, but the fragrance is too much in it. Those two are fine. They're fine. They're not amazing. This is the winner. It's the fragrance-free one, though some of like the hibiscus that's in here does lend a scent to it. Obviously, it's not there for the scent, it's there for the calming properties. You shake it because it's got argan oil, you give it a good shake, and then you give it a spritz. This is a really, really good dupe for this product. This is the De Alba First Serum Spray, which everyone is going mad for online. Beautiful, hydrating, glow-up mist, but it's quite heavily fragranced. I personally don't mind that, but if you're looking for a fragrance-free alternative, this one, and I think this is cheaper. I need to check the price. I think this one might be slightly cheaper. You get slightly more product. So this, yeah, is the Glow Mist. So you got hibiscus and argan oil. Just make sure you shake it well, give it a spritz, and you are glowing to the gods. It nourishes, it calms, it soothes, and yeah, I really like it. I would say definitely for people that are looking for minimum fragrance, Pixi can be a little tricky. A lot of their products are fragrance. This is natural. I like it. I think it gives a nice glow. These two are nice. If you like rose, you'll love this one. But for me, I think it's that glow one with the argan oil, which is amazing. I'll link all three down in the description box, but I would say it's the glow one that's probably the best. Right. We're getting into business now. What else have I got here? So we mentioned Albert with this spray. I do like this. As I said, just the caveat being it's got a lot of fragrance in. That's not for you. This isn't going to be the product for you. But I actually got this, which is the Albert Double Serum All-in-One Multi-Balm, which I really, really was excited to try because so many of you guys had recommended it and said how amazing it was. And I'm just going to get it open so I can show you what it looks like. This is supposed to be I've actually already used one. This is a replacement that I got. I got the first one in PR, and then I bought one, which is this one. So if you can see how this works, you've got the inner core is a vitamin C serum, and the outer core is a hydrating balm. It isn't greasy, but it is hydrating. And what you can do with this is you can put it under the eye to just depuff. It will also help to, because it's going to be quite plumping and hydrating, it'll minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it's just absolutely beautiful. There is a touch of fragrance to it, but nothing as much as like with the spray. This, I mean, you can barely, it's barely there. This is great as a vitamin C for the areas where you want some brightness, but it's also got a lot of that the hydrating components with that balm too. I put this under the eye after on an evening. Put this under the eye. When I wake up, my under eye is a lot just smoother. It's going to brighten over time with the vitamin C. You can use it on the areas where you need a little extra hydration, you know, in the corners of the lips where I can sometimes get quite dry here. You can put it on the laughter lines. You can put it on the 11s. It'll plump them out and minimize the appearance of those. It's a nice all-rounder. It's a nice all-round balm that you, again, super warm here. And look, it's still a balm. So that gets a big tick in the box. It's just really nice. I'm not going to say it's like a game changer because it's not, but it's one of those products that I do like to just have, you know, on hand. When I have a little dryness, you can dab that on and put it under the eye and it'll just like slick everything for when you wake up. It's one of those really, really nice products. So one product that is definitely for specific skin types, and I think this is it. I think in 2026, more than ever, skincare is kind of universal. Lots of products will work for everybody, but there are always going to be those products that are specific to certain people. This is the 47 Skin Anti-Blemish and Scar Repair Serum. This I love because I am oily and acne prone. In summer, in this heat, I've already got my first zit of the summer. It's like, you know what I mean? When it gets hot, I break out. And I find I break out a lot less because of this. And I've been using, so I first bought this in Boots, I believe, January time. I had some points that I needed to use, so I spent my points on it in January. And I paid £35 for it, which I thought was a lot, but it had a lot of promise. It had a lot of hype, and I thought I'm going to give it a go. Loved it. It is still available at Boots. You can walk into Boots and buy it, and it's about £30. I actually got mine, this refill. I actually bought on the TikTok shop. I'm in a bit of an era where I'm spending a lot on that. I'm like going in and being like, oh, buy that. Oh, and that is too easy to click. Anyway, because I saw it for £16. I was like, okay, that's half the price I paid. That's value. I think at £16 is an absolute no-brainer. At £30, it would have made me think twice. Anyway, this actually has a specific form of silver in here, which is both anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and reduces breakouts. Also has ingredients to help heal any breakouts that you have, any scarring, any dark spots, dark marks. Just an all-round amazing product. And the key to use this is you can use this as a preventative. So I've started using this all over my skin. Now it's super warm just to prevent any, you know, breakouts from occurring. If you have a breakout, like on this one, I'll double down and dab a little of this twice a day. So on a morning, I'll use this all over. On an evening, I will use it on the areas where I need a little extra, like, yeah, where I just need it a little extra targeted. And that silver does really, really help. It's packed full of so many amazing anti-inflammatory ingredients. I think this is going to be a little hero for people that are breakout prone. If you're not breakout prone, this is not for you, and that's okay. Sometimes skincare is specific to a skin type, to a person. That's okay. For me, as someone who's breakout prone and has some acne scarring as a result of that, this works so well. I will just say one of the ingredients in this is derived from shellfish. So if you're vegan, living a plant-based lifestyle, that's not for you. But everyone else, yeah, absolutely. Now we're into the final thing. Let's have a look what we've got. So I've got 3 more products that I want to talk about that I think are worth a mention in this video. So first up, this is the Saatchi States of Skin Complexion Clarifying Accelerator. This is getting a lot of hype in those like luxury skincare circles. I've seen quite a few celebrities recommending it, and I don't know if they're sponsored. I don't know if they're in paid partnership. Who knows? But I see a lot of it, and I was like, okay, now I'm interested, and I bought it. So I've got 2 things to say about this. Is this the best exfoliator like ever? Yes. Beautiful blend of gentle acids, manuka honey, fantastic. Does everything as an exfoliator. Gives a little tingle, but nothing too intense. You wake up with the most gorgeous glowing skin you have ever seen in your life. It is that good, that good. The drawback though is it's got one of those pump things and it looks like this. Like honestly, I don't think that I'm some sort of like filthmonger with this. This was cleaned the other day. This was cleaned, I promise you. But somehow, like when you put it in, and it's manuka honey, so it's like sticky and a bit. I would have liked it in a standard pump. I don't think I like this packaging. But you know what? It works. Will I repurchase it? Absolutely, because it works. But I do just wish the pump was. I mean, I could just give this a good clean. Let's give it a bit. But even then, like if I clean it off, yeah, it just no. I would prefer it as a standard pump personally. But if you want like, and it's not even that expensive. I expected, because all the celebrities were endorsing, for it to be like £100 or something. Anyway, I found it. I can't remember exactly what I paid. It was like £35. So it's not dirt cheap, but it's also not like Kim Kardashian pricing. So I was kind of happy with that. And I do think once a week is all you need. And it'll just deliver the nicest little glow up. I've got last two products I'm going to mention here. And these are super inexpensive, which I personally love. So if you're looking to try something new and you don't want to break the bank. So let's start with this. This is the Bellflower Ectoin Serum. Now, I was actually sent this by a fantastic friend, follower of the channel, Janet. So I just want to say a big thank you to Janet for sending me this, because it has been quite hard to get here in the UK. She sent it so kindly, and I honestly think this might be my favorite ectoin serum. Now, ectoin is great for calming, soothing, barrier support. Love it. One of my favorite ingredients. However, you want to go for it between a 3 and a 6%, 3 and 7%, really, to get those results. Most brands will formulate with like 1 or 2%, so it's not going to do as much as it should. 3% is like my sweet spot that my skin just loves, and this has 3% in it. It isn't going to break the bank like some others, like the Prequel one I really love, but it's a bit up there in price. Paula's Choice do a fantastic one, but it's ridiculously expensive. This is good. The formula for the price I love, and look at the ingredients. It's like six ingredients. So if you're somebody that genuinely likes to streamline, you want to cut the total number of ingredients in your product, you want something that is just going to deliver. This is just ectoin. It's just ectoin in a really nice base. And that's all we need. That's all we need. We need that dose of ectoin, but you don't have to spend bougie prices to get it. And I would, love it. So the base of it here is glycerin, so it's super hydrating, which I personally love. You've got the ectoin in that 3%. And you've also in here got some like emulsifying ingredients that's going to help just smooth it out. Disappears without a trace. If you're looking for a really well formulated ectoin, I don't think you can go wrong with this. And again, I'm going to dig out some links because I absolutely love it. I absolutely love this. And then last but by no means least, we have the Chemist at Play Salicylic Acid Body Wash. Now, the reason I'm calling this out is because this is a fragranced salicylic acid body wash. I use salicylic acid because I break out on my chest and my back, particularly at the gym, sweat, all that going on. Need to clean it. Salicylic acid works. But I hate the smell of salicylic acid. And most body washes, salicylic acid ones, are fragrance free. And I hate the smell of them. If you have a favorite salicylic acid, body wash, keep using it. But if you want something that smells genuinely lovely, this is really nice. This is just a really like fun fragrance. I don't even know what the fragrance is. It's like watermelon. It's just fun. It's just fun. I love it. It's a really nice. I think I paid £8 for it. Really inexpensive. 1% salicylic acid, which is what you want. And you look at the ingredients on here. Obviously, cruelty-free, as are all the products mentioned today. I should have said that everything here is cruelty-free. You can take that as read with this channel. I only shop cruelty-free. And if you look at the ingredients here, it's a really nice, gentle cleanser, but with that salicylic acid to do the work. Yeah, you don't need this if you already have your favorite salicylic acid. But if you're looking for like a nice fragrance and salicylic acid, I take that in the gym. And someone actually complimented me. I was washing with it, and it made the whole gym smell lovely. And someone actually said, I really love the scent of that. What is it? I showed them, and they're like, okay, I'm going to get it. So there you go. Take it from me. It's not just me that likes the scent. a gym likes it too. And there you have it, a rundown of my new skincare try-ons. I'm going to call this favourites because most of these have been a hit. Generally, when something is a total miss, I kind of discard it and forget about it, and you'll never see it again. So I've kept the good ones for this video. But these have worked really, really well for me. But let me know what your thoughts are. I have left links to all of them down in the description box below. Some of them come from, I bought on TikTok, some of them I got on the websites. So you'll be able to see down there, there's a full list of where you can get these. I'll also leave a link to, most of the time when I link products, I do it through an app called Shop My, which a lot of content creators do to like showcase their favorite products and things like that. I do most of mine through there, and they do actually they've opened up the app to consumers as well, not just content creators. So if you did want to check that out, again, I'll leave a link to that, so that keeps it all in one place. That might be easier for you guys. I do know that quite a few of my content creator friends use that as well, so there's quite a few on there, and I think you can add your favorite like content creators and it'll show like list of products that they have uploaded or something. Definitely worth exploring. That's the one that I use, but there's lots, and I'll leave multiple different links so you can explore it, and I'll leave a link to the app if you did want to check it out. But yeah, favorites of 2026. Let me know, have you tried any of these? Are these completely new? What's your thoughts? Share thoughts, feelings, opinions. And if you're watching this and you're in the middle of a heat wave, stay cool, guys. Stay safe, stay well. I love your skin. Take care. Bye.